back to another video. My name is Emma if you're new here, and I do a lot of mom content. I do some baking stuff and just some random lifestyle vlogs. Today I decided I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I do as my daughter's like curriculum throughout the day. Obviously this is not like structured, and this can change depending on how our days go. Like yesterday we didn't get anything done. Today we're more productive, so we're gonna get 2 days worth of stuff done. So we're gonna do yesterday's stuff and today's stuff. But I also like to spread it out, just, you know, so it's not overwhelming for her. Hi. So we're having a really good day today. Yesterday she turned 4 months, and we didn't even get like our picture yesterday. Usually I am more on top of it, but I walked away. Today we did that and we posted it, so go check out my Instagram. Link is in the description. But we posted that. So right now I'm just getting all of our books prepped for today, all of the things that we are going to be reading. And then obviously like later on we do like music time, so we'll do our songs that we do for the day. And then I also have the first art prepped. Second art I have not prepped yet. I'm gonna wait till after we do the first art to prep the second one. So for today, she's very frustrated that I walked away, but she will calm down. She needs to be okay for a minute. Today she's very attached to me and I need like to focus. But we do like themes for the day. So Monday our theme was creation. This is actually the day we first started this curriculum because she was turning 4 months this week. I wanted to start it on the Monday rather than the Tuesday, and then of course yesterday we weren't very productive, but so we did it on creation. So we have this Baby's First Bible Stories book that we're going through, and it's basically just an easier read version of the Bible. I've also used like the kids not Discover Bible, Adventure Bible I think is what it's called, and that's what I had when I was younger, and I've used that for when I used to teach. Hold on. Anyways, as I was saying, yesterday Monday was on creation, so we read the creation story out of here. So it's just like the first story, Genesis 1 through 2. And then I had read, and also Adam and Eve. So Genesis 1 through 2 basically for both of those. And then, she was just calm, I promise. Today or yesterday's was supposed to be Noah's Ark, so we're doing Noah and the Ark. And then today we skip through and go all the way to, where is it? Birth of Jesus. And read this story. So those are our 2 Bible stories for the day. And then like our main stories, so like Monday for the creation, I did Amazing Animals, which she actually really enjoyed. Our dog, not so much, but she really enjoyed hearing all the different sounds of the animals along with the story. Let me just show you kind of our library, our little mini library we got going on, and then I'll explain today's schedule. Okay, so this is our mini library. These are like all our adult books. So we got our like parenting and relationship books here. These are just like our fun books. These are all of like our self-help and like devotional books. This is like my Bibles and my journals that I journal in. Most of it's church journals. And then like there's a couple that are empty that I haven't used yet. And then these are my husband's Bibles. Obviously there's the Ukrainian Bible in there as well. So this is my husband's side. Then we have all of our daughter's books on the bottom. This right here, okay, so this technically should be put away, but we aren't a clean household. This is my daughter's toy bin. She has more toys than that. She has another toy bin in her room, but it's mostly blocks and stackable toys. And then this didn't fit in there, but her pieces are in there. We just got this for her, really excited about it. And we just got like a couple, this book, this Noah and the Ark, and this Prayers to Share at the dollar store, which I was very, very excited that they had. But we'll probably also read this Noah and the Ark, but I also have my friend Noah. So maybe we'll just take both out and we'll see how we're feeling. Maybe we'll get through all of them, maybe we won't. But that's for Noah and the Ark. For our like not real story, our regular story, our real story is the Bible story, is Polar Bear. Ignore that this is ripped off. It's a used book. We are thrifting things in this house. But we're doing Polar Bear. Polar Bear, what do you hear? I wish I had Brown Bear. Honestly, that's my favorite one to read. But we got Polar Bear, Polar Bear. And then for our Jesus Birth, this is going to be our other one. Also a very, very favorite of mine. But yeah, so this is like her Jesus books are right here. And then these are just like her paper books that are like, you know, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It makes sense in my head. Then there's all the board books here, and then more board books there. So, but these are more like sensory board books. So we got these that are like the sound ones. These are like feely books, and then this is spinny and stuff like that. This is like pops. This is like color, so it's sight. This is a song. Also kind of a song, but it's got a lift and look going on. These are like soft texture books, and then soft texture. Not sure how this fits in there, but we don't have room anywhere else really. So, and then these are just our regular board books. And then I'm noticing that I have a few of these kind of books over here, but you know what? I don't need to be organized like that, to be honest. But these are all of our books for the day. She's getting ready. She is ready, so ready to start today. So we're gonna get to it. As for our schedule for the day, hi sweetie. I don't know where your passy went, but oh, it's right there. Yeah, we lost your other one last night, so hopefully we don't lose that one. As for our schedule for the day, we're going to do Monday stuff, or not Monday stuff, yesterday. Gosh, I'm getting my days mixed up. We're doing yesterday's stuff first. As far as like the artwork and stuff, like the activities from yesterday. Oh, we also do an activity. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll have to look back at my notes. But we're going to do our reading first and then music time. So we're going to do all of our books if we can get through them, if she's okay with it. Which, looking at her, she's very ready to just get started. Mom, stop talking. I'm ready to do it. I promise. We are going to get through as many books as we can this morning and do our songs. And then I'm going to do one activity with her, depending on how that goes. We're going to do an activity. We're going to do actually like our first like, art and craft project, and then our activity. And then I'm going to do my homework for the day. And then after I'm done with my homework, we're going to do her today's activities and stuff. And then we're just going to chill the rest of the day. So I don't try to do it the whole day. Sometimes I'll spread it out more. But in days where we have just a lot more stuff going on, I'm like, we're going to relax the second half of the day. I want to relax the second half of the day, to be honest. I've been having the worst tooth pain, and I just went to like a more emergency dental appointment yesterday. We're getting started, I promise. And so I already knew this before, but he said, well, we have a different dentist now because we moved, and this dentist said you're gonna need to get your wisdom teeth out. I have 4 of them. One of them's hurting worse than all the other ones, but he's like, if you can just get in, get them all done. If you can't really get in for all of them, just say you'll stay awake and do just the one and wait on the others. But I had a filling done while I was pregnant, and I've been having issues with it, and now my wisdom teeth are pushing in on this one over here really bad. So I had my x-rays done at the dentist, and they're like, yeah, we should get that out just so you don't put more stress on the teeth than there already is going on. So if I am just struggling to speak today, it's mostly because I'm just in a lot of pain, and it's also causing me to have a headache. So like, I'm just trying to get this stuff done with her. I really want her to focus on like this stuff, so I'm not just gonna skip it, because it's stuff that's really important for her development, and it's activities that are really gonna help her get in a schedule throughout the day, and also I just helps her nap better, and it just is more, it turns out being a better day when we do stuff rather than when we're just chilling the whole day. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna read a little bit first, and then we're gonna go into our songs. Can't play the songs for you, and probably cannot read a whole book on here, so you'll get your own music to listen to. She's eating her hand instead and doesn't want her passy. You'll get your own little music to listen to, but you'll still get to watch what we're doing. And then when we're doing our like painting and stuff, it'll be more like a, what are you doing? Go play. Like a live version, so you'll be able to see like live reaction to things. See how she does with it. Monday for creation, we made Can you tell what that is? She made it with her hand. It's a sun. At this age, art is more about progress over perfection. So if it's just a progress of her being like getting used to using her hands and feeling things, that's more important to me than what it looks like, which I still think looks really cute as her mama. My husband kind of chuckled, but it is what it is. And so we're not striving for perfection. We're just going off of her and her development and how she wants to do things. We're happy with it because we're happy that she's here with us at all. Are you ready? We're gonna get started on reading, and yeah. Today? Yeah. All safe, it started to rain. The water covered the world, but Noah and the animals were warm and dry. After a long time, Noah sent a dove to see if the floods had gone. When the dove returned with a leaf in its beak, Noah knew that it would soon be safe to leave the ark. God saved Noah and the animals. Dear God, I am glad that you saved the animals. The birth of Jesus. Luke 1:26 through 33, and Luke 2 through 1 verse 1 through 7. One day God sent an angel to visit a woman called Mary. The angel told her that she would have a baby like you. He would be God's son, and she should call him Jesus. Mary married Joseph, and they traveled to the town of Bethlehem. There was no room at the inn, so they slept in a stable with the animals. When Jesus was born, Mary wrapped him in a cloth and laid him in a manger. People came from all around to worship baby Jesus. Thank you, God, for the baby Jesus. I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Uh-oh. There it goes. Lion, lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Flamingo, flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my ear. Today's music is Arky Arky, so rise and shine, you know, that song. And then Away in a Manger. And then we're gonna get to our activities for the day. So the first one is just playing peekaboo with a blanket. And then we're gonna do this one's for yesterday's stuff. And then we're gonna do our art from yesterday, which is a rainbow footprint path. So she's just we're gonna paint her feet a bunch of different colors and make a little pathway with her feet, and it'll be a rainbow and it'll be cute. Yep. And then I'm gonna do my homework for the day, and then we'll be back later to do our activity and artwork for technically today's stuff. There's construction workers still outside our house, and my dog just sits on our windowsill and just whines and barks and growls all day long, every day. So I apologize for that being in the background. We don't have red, so we're gonna start off with pink. We don't, so we're just gonna work our hardest to do this. It's washable paint, so even if it does get in your clothes, don't mess. So I haven't decided if I want to do 2 feet of each color. I think I might, but I'm going to do it one at a time just because it'll be less messy and easier to do. So we're going to go like this. All right, now we gotta wash this one off. I guess we could do 2 at a time. That might just be easier. It'll take us less time too. Two by two, they say. 2 by 2. Okay, ready? That one was very cute. We missed some of your toes in there, but it was very cute. This is the end result. I took out the blue and purple. Like, we didn't do that because we were running out of space. The end came out pretty messy, like the green, because she was not happy. She was over it. So this is what we got. Now we're gonna go do my homework and chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna do today's activities. Look, it's a sponge, it's squishy. And then look, when you pick it up, I didn't put enough paint on it, but when you pick it up, it makes a little star shape. Yeah? Let's see how this goes. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. She did touch it and pushed around a little bit. Look what you did. That was more like what she did. This was me just kind of showing her that it makes a star stamp. She made shooting stars, okay guys? It's cute. See, look what I made. The stars in the sky lay down where he lay. Yay! Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching this video. That is all of our stuff for today. Yeah? Well, off camera, we also did peekaboo with a blanket and I showed her little animals and did the sounds that they made, basically. So I said, like, this is a horse, it goes neigh, stuff like that. But if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if you guys want to see more of these specific videos, so different curriculum that we do throughout the day. Let me know if you want to see a whole week's worth of curriculum. This was just basically 2 days into one, so I didn't want to have to do a lot. And honestly, I kind of wanted to see if you guys would like this video before I made a whole week in my life of it, because it is a lot to just do the curriculum on its own, and so I knew throwing in, like, you know, having to record bits and pieces of it would just be a lot in itself as well. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I am working on writing up all of my curriculum professionally to sell, so I'll be doing birth through high school, college, or high school graduation, and just let me know. It's all Christian, and then all of it is like centered around things that you need to learn developmentally at those ages, and then the sections are more like fun, so like depending on, I mean, obviously when your kid is old enough to say, hey, I'm more interested in like music or art or science, it is curated for those sections to be able to do all the core things that you need, but also focusing on that thing that student likes. So just let me know if you guys are interested in that. That'll be up whenever I'm done writing that all out professionally. Obviously, life is a bit busy, so it's not coming out right now, but it is a work in progress, and it will be available soon. So, yeah. Go say bye. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go take a nap now because my puppy woke me up from mine earlier, barking at stuff. My husband's about to be home. Well, I guess what time is it? He's about to be off of work in 20 minutes. It's 5:45 right now, so he's about to be off in about 15-20 minutes. And then it's a 45-ish minute drive home. So I'm sure he's gonna be calling me soon to let me know that he's on his way. But then we gotta make dinner. We haven't really been doing great meals lately at home, so we gotta get that going and do some real dinner tonight, have some real food for once. Yeah, and then I think we're just gonna relax the rest of the night. I do have to swap over some laundry that's been sitting down there for a hot minute that I gotta actually finish because I did not do that. But anyways, hopefully you liked the new intro. Hopefully you liked some of the new updates I did to my channel. I asked you guys about those on my Instagram, and that is what you voted for, so that is what I did. And if you're not following me on Instagram, the link is in the description below, and I post some polls on there from time to time of things that I do or should do on my channel, and you guys vote on it. And a lot of my like personal stuff like personal content, things that I don't do specifically for YouTube is also on there, so you're gonna see different things on there as well. We're trying out a new schedule, so I'll see you guys next week, Saturday. Bye.